Hi everyone, it's Killshot 99 Gaming. This is Play Dead Live, the Bay All-Stars #2. That's right, we're doing it again. But tonight we're doing it with the women versus the men. If you guys remember, we did this 3 months ago. This has kind of become a tradition for us. The women had these meetings and plans and structures and all these things, and the men just came out and whomped them. That's a southern word, whomp. That's like a whooping. But the men came out, took care of business, so the men are kind of the defending champs. So I'm sure the women want to get some revenge tonight. We're going to see. Men might be a little light-handed tonight, so we'll see how it goes. But we did flip a coin earlier. Deadly Dimes was busy on her 5,000th sly call. They do like 10, 12, 14-hour calls. So Dimes was busy on the call. She did not get the coin flip. Craven did and won the home field advantage. So the guys will be the home team tonight, and it's going to be pretty interesting. We got a brand new wrinkle in store for you guys tonight. So we're going to try something a little different. We are going to go to the 3 Marty format. So let me go ahead and clear that up right now so we don't get to it later on. 3 Martys is going to be in effect for this entire season. So it's going to give you a chance just to get an airship, or, I mean, you could still not get an airship, but if you go for 2, it's still going to be difficult, but you'll have that opportunity. How about super chatting in the house? We got Valar. Valar says, hello, 999 Army, kills, great mods, channel members, PDL players, sponsors, bundle, box lovers, kills, coins, the Bay All-Star 2, baby. What's up, Valar? Valar she's ready to throw down tonight. Game over. Little flip, little flip, little flip. I'm pretty pumped. We do have a new feature called the Bonfire Straw Man, and this is going to be important. It's going to be important that you guys get this out to your factions. Ron, Craven, Tammy, Trigger, you need to get this out to your factions tomorrow. So I'm going to explain, I'm going to explain to you exactly how this is going to go down. All right, if you guys are ready for the explanation of Straw Man Bonfire before we start, give me a 999, and I'm going to take you to the battlefield, and I'm going to explain that one time. Hopefully you guys get it. It will change throughout the season. So this is going to be a pretty important mechanic, because I got a feeling there's going to be some pets. Going to be some pets out there that are going to change things a little bit. All right, big what's up to everybody. All right, let me take you to the map, and then you'll find out the starters and get some people in. We'll get some different playing time. All right, you guys know what the Ark Bay looks like. All right. I know you probably have a lot of questions, but let me specifically focus in on the Straw Man Bonfire and how that's going to work. So as you can see, we now have Straw Man right here. Straw Man right here. Straw Man here. The other side, we got one here. We got one here, and we got one here. There are 6 in total. Okay, here's the way the rules work. In order to ignite the Straw Man, cannot be ignited by pets, there will be a brand new award that we're going to give out called the Marksman Award. That'll be in the Max Awards. But in order to start the fire, you have to shoot either a flame arrow or a flame grenade. Now, later on, there will be some ammo added as well, but it is going to be a flame arrow or a flame grenade. So let's say Moonshot's team wants to start a bonfire, and Moonshot says, I'm going to throw a flame grenade at Straw Man. Now the other team will have a chance to blue it, or if it's a shot, to psycho it. If they don't, this is what's going to happen. Oh, look at this. Straw Man is on fire. Now, if that's the way the round ends, that straw man is going to be worth 5 points at the end of the round. All right? Pretty easy. Just 5 points. Not a big deal. Now, once the straw man is burning, this team can now play pets like Blaze. So if Craven blazes this, the fire is going to spread. And if that's the way the round ends, that'll be 10 points. And then if you get the third straw man, it's going to be 20 points. And if you hit it again and the fire goes to the other side, it's going to be 40 points. Then 80 points. Then a maximum of 160 points per round. Now, once the fire is spread, to at least here, the other team can play frost pets to get rid of it. But if there's only one fire burning, it has to be a shot. It has to be a frost grenade or a frost arrow. No pets. The second one, the third one, if you got 3, for example, you start going backwards. So let's say this team has 3 and you know they're going to get 20 points. And you may be like, that's enough. So this team over here, Julia could go frost pet and get rid of one of them to back them down 1. You can always throw a frost grenade, frost arrow as well. But pets do not work if there's only one burning. Now here's where it gets really tough. Because if Moonshot's team decides to get the fire burning first, this team over here, they can't start a fire. They can only start a fire if there's not a bonfire burning. Only one. Now, for whatever reason, let's say they didn't psycho it, they didn't blue it, but Dime says, all right, we better get rid of this fire. Dime shoots a frost arrow over here, and they extinguish the blaze. Well, now there's no blaze. This team could start a fire. And it's going to be much like Jump the Shark. If there's no, you could go, not even think about it, and all of a sudden a person says, hey, let's start a fire. And they start one over here. That means this team over here cannot start their own as long as this one is burning. And again, one straw man is not going to hurt you. It's going to be 5 points per round. But if they start to spread it with pets, now you're looking at 10 points per round. That could be 70 points in a game. But then they sneak in and they get a third one on you. Now you're looking at 20 points per round. All right, everybody got it. Makes sense. So, yeah, you might think like, hey, it's going to be a waste of a grenade in the beginning, but you start to put a little pressure on the other team, it can start to add up in a hurry. It's not your only action, Julia, it's your only attack. So it would take an attack to get started, but once it's burning, you could either attack or you could spread the flames with a pet. But the first ignition has to be with a flame arrow or a flame grenade. All right. You guys ready to do a little PvP? You guys ready to practice new Battleground a little bit? What's up, Ish? Yeah, I have. It's been a minute since I've done a Walking Dead comic book read. It's been a little while. And I have not played Walking Dead Road to Survival not since Ascension. Ascension was enough for me to peace out. It was basically like starting over. After about a year playing the game, all your 5 stars were just nothing. All right. Let's get into a little bit of strategy. So here's what we got. Let me see how many of the guys do we have here tonight. I know we've got Ron, Craven, Light, Moon, and Animal. Any of the other guys besides those 4? All right. So luck of the draw. These are the players that will be starting out. We're going to sub them out relatively quickly. The guys are going to play a little bit. Oh, Fly Rod is here. All right, so we got Fly Rod on the bench, and it looks like we got the Bounty Hunter on the bench? No, we can't. Me and Fly Rod can't come off the bench. All right, I'm going to put the Bounty Hunter over here. But Fly Rod is on standby. So watch out, everybody. All right, so here's the starting lineup. We've got going first. Well, the guys have chosen the Squid Grid and also they have chosen to steal a blue from the ladies. Oh boy. All right, so the ladies are starting out with only 2 blues. No boss net. They decided to steal a blue. So this should be a lot of fun. All right, here's the order. We got Craven Light. Then Kel. Moonshot in the tank position. And then Julia. Joe in the bomber position. And then Dimes. And Ron in the DZ, and then Valar. Notice they have no cooldowns. No defensive cooldowns. And let's get Ish in one of these factions. We got Black Ice. It's a gamer, plays The Walking Dead. We got Ish, who loves The Walking Dead comic book reads. Let's get these guys playing in one of these factions on Friday nights, if they like killing zombies. And we'll get them killing some of their own zombies. And if you like comic books, you'll like our weekly story. All right, so let's start this match out. And everybody who's playing tonight, don't bother giving me your pre-match buffs because they don't count anyway tonight. We're not taking anything out of your inventory. So no pre-match buffs for any of you guys. We're going straight up quartiling. All right, Craven. Start us out. 15 seconds for Craven Light. Get your first move in. And I am using handwritten scorecards tonight instead of my normal scorecard since we are play testing. So if I miss something, you guys keep me on point. Because I'm going to be doing a lot of writing tonight. All right, I'm going to steal Kel's boss. Going to activate guard. Going to go boss to Main Street. And going to send Stasis over to Jules. And going to go Inferno Burn to Strawman. All right. Team Kel, Dimes, Jules. Strawman hits or stop it. You got two blues. Let it burn or burn a blue. I love it. I love this play. Craven boss in 1 will cap in 3. Pretty aggressive start. Steal Kel's boss. Throw a boss on Main Street. Stasis over to Jules. And Inferno burn. Who's going to be the captain for the ladies? I need a captain so we can pick hits or stop it. It hits. All right. First Inferno burn, we got fire. I love it. I love testing it out from the start. All right, our first flame. That flame can now be spread with pets or by future attacks. All right, let's go over to Kel. Kel, you're up. It cannot be extinguished except by a shot. Pets cannot extinguish the first one. Hey, Trigger, how you doing? All right, Kel is going to turn into a tank. Now they got a defensive cooldown. She's going to head over to the temple. Blitz to Julia Stasis. So Stasis is off. And she's going to go F5, Geddon loaded to the wall. And again, I'm not adding any waxes, any buffs from pre-match. We're just going straight up damage. So F5 Geddon from Kel. She's going to take down a black block, a green block, and another green block. All right, 3 blocks for Kel. Let's go over to Moonshot. Moonshot, you're next on deck. Moonshot playing in a tank position tonight. And not to mention to those new players, I don't have a Steam account, but we are setting up our own Play Dead Live portal. It's going to be a complete gaming website that is going to have videos, tutorials, avatar creation, burn arcade. And when we play our online game, you have the ability to play. We'll create an avatar for you. Manage your own inventory. Upgrade your character. And do interactive Twine stories. It's going to be a lot of cool stuff. And we have our own cryptocurrency too. So we got a lot of cool stuff working. All right, Moonshot going to steal Dime's boss. All right, no boss for Dimes. What's up, Will? You guys get Will on these sidelines. Get his ass in here playing for the men. It's a pride thing, Will. All right, we got stealing Dime's ball. Stasis to Jules. Dang, Jules, you can't get rid of this stasis, can you? And F5 Nanner Bomb loaded to the wall. All right, not going to be quite the Geddon shot, but Moonshot going to black and a green. Black and a green. All right, ladies are ahead of the curve with the walls, but the dudes are bringing some heat there. All right, Julia, a.k.a. Stasis. We're going to give away a little burn coin tonight too, by the way. So we're going to play for a little bit. We're going to have a little bit of fun. We're going to give away some burn, some cryptocurrency. We're going to talk a little bit about our portal. All right, so Jules going to head on over to the temple. And tonight is all about fun. It is, the guys are the defending champs. The ladies certainly want to turn that around. All right, Julia's going to go. Julia, you can't. Hold on, Moon. Stop. She can't throw a denim to Stasis. Has to be a BT7, an Orange Crush, or a Melee. So Julia's going to move to the temple, drop a seal. And Julia, you can't throw denim, but you can throw something else. All right. Moon, she's going to drop an Orange Crush instead. All right. He's going to go gold, blue. So Moon's going to stop it. So that means Stasis does not die, which means Julia cannot play boss. All right, let's go over to Animal. Animal, you need to bring some pain, buddy. Let's go. Come on, Joe. And remember, if you guys got it in your inventory, you can use it. Doesn't come out of your inventory tonight. Everything is free. So as long as you have it. Oh, look at Joe. Oh, I like it. Animal jumping the shark. All right, remember, new rules, jumping the shark means all he does is lose this turn. But then next turn, he just can't attack. He could play a pet or something else. So Animal jumping the shark, stealing their second blue. I love the strategy. The men are playing hardcore tonight. All right, Deadly Dimes, you're up. It means next turn, you can't attack, but you can play a legend or a pet, or both. But you just can't attack anything. So no attack after you dismount, but you can still play a pet or a legendary ability or a smoke. But there's still a lot of stuff you can still do, Joe. So that's why jumping the shark is going to be a lot stronger this season. I finally found a way to make it where it's not too weak with one attack and not too strong, or vice versa. Yeah. Not too strong with missing one attack, but not too weak by missing two attacks. So you can still do other things. All right, Dime's going to send Stasis over to Ron. Going to send Max Seal over to Villar. And S6 Kata to the wall. All right, Julia and Ron, both with stasis. Moon says, wait. I don't blame you. I don't like that Kata either. All right, Craven going to throw blue and shut down Dime's Kata attack. All right, let's go to Father Ron. Father Ron and Stasis in the DZ. We got Ron, and we'll finish it out with Valar. All right, Ron is going to seal. Going to go Orange Crush Stasis and then go Boss to their chest. Now, this is what we call a predicament. It's like, what do you do? All right, red, blue, and the ladies have no more blues for the remainder of the game. All right, so Ron can't play Boss to their chest. He can seal. But in round one, all the blues have been taken out of play. That could be important. All right. Game over, Valar. Let's get your move in. So, ladies who are watching that are coming in off the bench, no more blues. All right, so Valar's going to summon Boss over to their chest. All right, Valar playing Boss in 1. Woodcap in 3. Going to steal Ron's Boss. And she's going to fire Blue Gel to the Straw Man. Putting out the flame. Moon, you sure you don't want to play Psycho on that? Oh, Psycho. Yeah, he wants to stop it. I just want to make sure. I'm not telling him that they can use pets to spread it next turn. So, Psycho. Moon uses Psycho to stop the red gel, Valar. Sorry. All right, at the end of round number 1. All right, we got 1 ring for the ladies. DZ was even. All right, we're going to go one more round and we're going to bring in wholesale subs. So at the end of this round, all 5 ladies are going out and 5 more ladies are coming in. Okay? All right, Craven Light. That way we can give everybody just kind of like a couple turns. All right. Oh, I love it. I love it. Craven Light going to go Red Stang. Sure. Let's give Valar that pet repel. All right. Dust Smoke to Kel. And by the way, the guy's got 5 points for the Inferno burn. Or the Straw Man burn. All right. I didn't see anybody. It says it hits. Okay, so we're going to spread this fire. Now we got 2 burning. All right, let's go over to Kel. Kel, you're up. See, the cool thing about the Straw Man is it really gives you something else to think about, because now you may have had a wall strategy or a temple strategy or a DZ or a boat, and now you got this fire burning and you got to figure out, like, wait a minute, they're going to get 5, 10. How many points are they going to get from this? So it's good that you guys see it. And then you still got Squid Games. You got the grid. I mean, you got Shell Shocked. A lot of cool stuff. All right, Kel's trying to stay. She's trying to stay on assignment. She's going to unholy the dust. Going to send Red Tang. Yes. Yeah, any player can reach the straw targets. And S6 Kata loaded to the wall. It hits. All right, here they go. Watch this. Blue. 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 50 red. All right, let's go to Moonshot. Oh, Oh no, he's taking dimes into mind, body, and soul. We got Moon. We got dimes. MBS time. I don't think either one of you guys had any buffs, did you? Let me go back. Moon, you didn't drop a smoke, did you? Nope. We got Moonshot. And we got dimes. All right. Moon and dimes. If you're ready, give me a 999. All right, let's try this again because dimes took about 10 extra seconds. So on the count of 3, Moon and dimes, give me a 999. 1, 2, 3. All right, we're good. Okay. How many points is the 4th straw man worth at the end of a round? How many points is the 4th straw man worth? Dimes says 40. Jason says 40. Dimes was quicker. Deadly Dimes taking the mind of the mind, body, and soul. All right, Moon. It's going to be a little tougher now. Go ahead and get your first move in. Now keep in mind, the guys have activated Squid Grid. So that means that in round 3, one of their players will play the Squid Game, which also means the ladies will get shell-shocked by themselves in round 4. Okay? Very important. The guys do not get a shot at shell-shocked. All right, Moon is going to go Nitro. Going to knock dimes down a rung. Going to play Pet Repel. Also going to throw Goat Grenade. She can't stop it. Going to hit her. And it's going to drop her down 1. Woo! All right. So Dimes, you're taking a little bit of damage from Nitro, a little bit from the Goat Grenade, and a little bit from the Goat. Not high damage hits, but I'm still going to take you, Dimes, down to 85%. She's very well geared, so she takes 5 for each attack. All right, Deadly Dimes, you're up. Now, that mind could come back to haunt Jason. He's certainly winning the soul. But he has to win the body and the soul. All right, Dimes, give you a few more seconds. All right, in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to start nerfing attacks. Red Nitro, Heal, and Denim. All right, Red Nitro. Going to hit the Pet Repel. Going to give her a Seal. Denim. Going to be Judas back to her. It's going to break her Nitro Seal. Remember, Nitro Seal is instant. And she's going to drop a Heal Smoke. All right. So Nitro, Red Nitro, goes to Moon. It gets repelled. Dimes gets the immediate seal. She throws a grenade. And Dimes going to Iris Ring. To keep the seal. Okay. All right. Moon, your final move of the portal. Dimes is surrounded by Heal Smoke. She's still at 85%, but the Heal Smoke will resolve this turn. All right. So first things first, the Healing Smoke resolves. 25% effective. Remember, heals are nerfed. So that's going to take Dimes up to 100%. Vine Smoke. Going to break her seal. Going to take her down to 90. Gold Paul, going to double strike. 1, 2. She's taking the damage from that. And the S6 Nebula, which she can't do anything about because they have no blues, dropping her down yet another. Total damage. Gold Paul taking her down, double strike. Down to 78, 6 per strike, and an S6 Nebula taking her from 78 down to 64%. All right, Dimes, your final move. We know you have vines on you, but final round. Dimes is at 64. Moonshot is 100. Moonshot pretty much has the soul portion of it. Dimes has the mind. Does she make a go at it, or does she recoup what she lost? All right, Silver Spark Maverick. Vines, M7 Kata loaded with Ignite. It hits. All right, Silver Spark Maverick. Maverick going to melt the seal. Then Maverick's going to hit. Drop him down 1 rung. Sorry. Vines are going to break the seal. We'll take him down to 90. Maverick's Sonic ability won't come into play because he's sealed. But the Vines will knock him down 1, then Maverick's shot will knock him down another. He's going to take damage from Maverick. And an M7 Kata loaded with Ignite. Going to drop him down another rung. All right, then the Kata damage is going to take him down. So we got 10 from the Vines, dropping him down to 90. Silver Spark Maverick is going to take Jason down to 84. M7 Kata with Ignite, taking him from 84 down to 58. All right. We've got Dimes with the mind. Moonshot with the soul. Dimes at 64%. Moon at 58. Deadly Dimes. Taking the mind and the body. Moonshot taking the soul. Deadly Dimes getting the win in the portal. All right, I'm giving the ladies this 200-point mind, body, and soul. All right, so Moonshot pulled dimes into the portal. Julia, it's your turn. And if you guys were watching, you guys know that Jason played gold blue early in the game. If somebody else plays the gold blue, Jason has his in the portal and could have pulled the portal victory off. All right, Julia's going to torment Ron. Neon Mask, S8 Kata loaded to the wall. That is going to be a S16. All right, they're using their final blue of the game. Whoever hasn't used it yet, it's used. No blues for either team. Julia's attack is shut down. Let's go to Deadly Dimes. We skip Deadly Dimes, and let's go over to Father Ron. Ron, your final move of the first cycle. And then we'll go to Valar, and then we're going to bring in some subs. All right. Ron is going to release the boat. So Ron taking down a green block. And next round, he's going to do some rebuilding. Yes, actually. Sorry, Joe. All right, Ron, hold that thought. Okay, Joe gets to dismount. Sharks are out of play. So, Joe, you get a pet, legendary, whatever you want, just no attacks. It won't matter. We'll come back to Ron in a second because we got Joe, then we skip Tammy, then we go to Ron. All right. Animal is going to seal. And he's going to summon Blaze to the straw man. All right, we got 3 burning. Now, you guys know you like the Burning Bay. You know you like Burn Coin. How perfect is a burning straw man in the Burning Bay? Come on. You guys, this was the missing piece. All right, we skip Deadly Dimes. And we go to Ron. Ron releases the boat. Let's go to Valar. Valar, finish us off in round number 1. And it's also not a bad combo move for jumping the shark either. All right, Valar's going to release her own boat. And Valar taking down a red block. Unstoppable. And at the end of the round, we get a second blessing for the ladies. And the men have a 20-point straw man. DZ is even, 25-25. But the guys have 25 points from the straw man burning. All right, let's get some subs in here. I am going to allow Deadly Dimes to be subbed out because she will get her turn this round. So we're going to do wholesale substitutions. So I need 5 ladies. 5 ladies on the sidelines. If you've been patiently waiting, give me a 999 right now if you're ready to get in and play. And guys, who do we have waiting for the guys? All right, I see Busy. I see Jim. I see Julie J. Who else do we have, ladies? I see Kat. Fly Rod's coming in. And I see Samurai. All right, next 5. All right, so here is going to be the order. And we're going to bring Fly Rod in. We got to start him in. Well, Joe's in the bomber position, so Fly Rod is going to come in as a backup tank. Animal is still a bomber, but he's just here because he jumped off the shark. All right. You guys got 5, Craven, so I'm gonna stay on the sidelines. You guys are doing great. But if I need to come in, I will. All right, so it's going to be Craven, and then Busy, Moon, Jim, Joe, Julie J, Ron, Kat, Fly Rod, and Samurai. And again, I'm doing a lot of writing tonight, so just be patient. I don't have the official scorecards up. So Moon, Busy. I'm sorry, Craven, Busy, Moon, Jim, Joe, Julie J, Ron, Kat, Fly Rod, and Samurai. All right, and remember, Craven, your team can activate the squid grid on whichever player wants to go in. So if you don't activate it, if you, Moon, Joe, Ron, or Fly don't activate it, the last person has to activate it. And it does cost you a turn. So, first person does have to one of you have to activate it. But you get the advantage from it. All right, so at the start of the turn, Craven Light is going to take his boss and also Tang. All right, so we get the first flag. All right, Craven Light, it's your move. Start of round number 3. All right, Craven is going to activate the squid grid, and he's going to pick Jim on the other side. Now, Jim doesn't lose a turn, but she has to play. But because Craven chose this in the beginning, he basically gets kind of the home field advantage. So he gets more time. And he also gets an easier grid. All right. And we will start out with the visiting team. So we're going to start out with Gemstone. All right, Jim. If you're ready, give me a 999. And remember, you're going to have 15 seconds to give me a number sequence. If you're late on it, and if you're running late, I would guess. Because once I switch from that map back to this one, if that number is not entered in chat, it's over, okay? So, Jim, this is what I need you to find. In this order: a white dove, a squid, ruby cufflinks, and a football. Again, a white dove, a squid, ruby cufflinks, and a football. You're going to have 15 seconds. Seven, 3, 2, 1. Time's up. All right, we are back to the map. No numbers. She said 256, which would have been still a number short. All right, just to show you guys, did anybody get the numerical code? If you did, type it in chat right now. Anybody playing along? Once we get to the actual, I won't slow down. It won't take 2 or 3 minutes. But if you got the code, type it in right now. Three, 5, 6, 5. All right, there are a couple people. White dove was 3. Squid was 5. Ruby cufflinks were 6. And the football was 5. That would have been correct. So Deadly Dimes and Samurai both getting the code. All right. That is going to be a killing blow for the guys. Gemstone, Res and Restore. You would need to Res and Restore if we were playing. All right, Craven Light, yours is going to be a little bit different. If you're ready, give me a 999. All right, you're going to have 20 seconds. So you get an extra 5 seconds. This is what I need you to find. Chain links, a squid, an oil can, and a male gender sign. Okay? Chain links, squid, oil can, and a male gender sign. You're going to have 20 seconds. And again, give me a 4-digit numerical code before I switch back to the map. Here you go. $15. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, Craven Light. He said 1535. He was a little late. Let's see if anybody got the code in 20 seconds. Type it in chat if you're able to get it if you're playing along at home. No, not close. Ron's just guessing. All right, let me show you the sequence. He did get chain links. That was 1. The squid was 5. The oil can was 6. And the male gender sign was 2. 1562. All right, Craven Light. Dying as well. So you can see how a lot of times this is going to come out even. But if you outperform, you're going to be able to get an edge. This is not meant to be easy. This is not meant to be able to go in and get an easy 200 points. Well, that's why you had 5 more seconds, Ron. All right. Let's go from Craven Light over to Busy Bee. Busy Bee, you're up. Now, keep in mind, when you sub people out like Craven, if Craven would have subbed out, they probably are not going to do the squid grid on the first player. So you got to think about your lineups. You might have somebody come off the bench and you might want to take Main Street, right? So figure out who's going to be the people that come in or who's going to activate that. That's really good, really fast. That also means in round 4, the ladies will have the only shell shock. That could be good, it could be bad. They might get a blue, they might get a psycho, they might get some blocks, they might get an eel. They might die. All right. Busy Bee is going to move to the temple. Going to take Fly Rod's Boss. Stealing from you, Fly Rod. She's going to send Boss over to Main Street. Boss in 3 would cap in 5. And she's going to go cat it to the wall, and it's going to be evoked. All right, so we're going to give you half a red block, Busy. Animal just put the evoke on you. So you got 50 more red. All right, let's go from Busy Bee over to Moonshot. Moonshot still in the portal. We skip Moonshot. We go to Gemstone. Gemstone, you're up. We got each team with 1 killing blow. We got the guys with a slight flag lead and the ladies with the wall lead. All right, she's going to seal. Going to send Stang to Boss and Frost Grenade over to the Straw. All right, it hits. So we're going to get rid of this one, which was going to be the 20 point. So now we're back down to 2 flames. All right, let's go to the animal. Joe, you're up. We got Joe, Julie J, Ron, Cat, Fly, and Samurai. All right, animal sending Boss over to their chest. Like a boss. All right, Joe, Boss in 3 would cap in 5. Pet Repel, S6 getting to the wall. It hits. All right, animal mowing down a 3-bagger. Look at animal taking down 1, 2, and 3. Doesn't get into the red yet. All right, after animal, let's go to Julie J in the DZ. We got Julie J, Ron, Cat, Fly Rod, and Samurai. All right, she is going to seal. She's going to throw a frost to that second straw man. And also send Tang over. It hits. All right, we're down to the initial fire. All right, let's go over to Father Ron. Father Ron, start of your turn. Ron's going to rebuild the rest of that 50% red block, so it's now a full red block, Ron. Ron, Cat, Fly Rod, and Samurai. All right, he's going to go Trixie to 2 of the Tangs. Defenders cannot hit the wall. All right, Jim and Cat are going double Tanner. They're going to use both of their Tanners. All right, after Ron, let's go over to Cat. Cat is in for Valar. So that means they cap 1. They cap 3. All 3 Tangs and Stangs. And also taking their first flag. All right, Cat, your move. All right, Cat is going to go to the temple. Boss to their chest. Boss in 3 would cap in 5. Going to give Ron a little taste of the Ion. And S6 Cat loaded to the wall. All right, Ron is no longer tormented. And Fly Rod is going to Judas that. Oh boy, it hits. S6 Cat loaded to the wall. It hits Fly Rod. Red block, red block. And 50 red. All right, let's go from cat over to fly rod. All right, he's going to go Amari. All right. He is going to freeze the wall. Seal and thrill. S6 cattle loaded. Now, the wall freeze will carry over. It's not a specific block that's frozen. So fly rod is going to finish out this wall. And the wall is frozen from the top. All right, first wall of the night. The block is down. So Amari to the wall. Seal and thrill. S6 Kata loaded. He finishes off the wall. Freeze the next one. So set up nicely for next person. Samurai, you're up. Final move of the third round. And remember, the ladies will play Shell Shocked starting out in round 4. All right, she's going to go to their DZ. A little bit of distance. We'll see what else you can get in. You can do both because she's not attacking. She's good. All right, so she's going to seal. And she's going to go red tang to the boss on Main Street. All right, the end of the round. We got a third blessing for the ladies. All right, and the DZ. Ladies are able to pick up 75 there. 75-0. Not looking good for the men at the moment. All right, let's go to round 4. Round 4, Craven Light. Need to turn this thing around. All right, Craven Light heading up Mount Fury. M7 getting loaded to the wall. He is trying to do serious wall. Oh, man. You see the setup? They had the frozen wall. They were going M7. And Jim is going to Judas it over to the other wall. You know, Craven, wait a minute. Fly Rod's going to prevent it. All right, so Craven taking some damage. He's down to 75%. What's the question? Mount Fury adds 33% more damage to any attack. So yes. Oh, I didn't give the guys their the guys got 5 points last round from the straw men too. So they're up to 30 points. Would have been bigger, but the ladies rolled it back a little bit. If they would have spread that to the other side, that could have been like 40 and then 80, then 160. So they had 3 straw men set up, and 2 of the attacks went back to the initial one. All right, so that was a combo shot. The wall was frozen, so that was going to be huge. All right, so let's go to Busy Bee. And Busy Bee, at the start of your turn, it's time for a little bit of shell shocked. All right, so we will play concentration, each player, until Busy gets an eel or until they make a match. So Busy, before you do all the other stuff there, you can leave that up there though. I need 2 numbers. Don't pick the number 5. Number 5 is a given. Now, if you get 2 eels, you're going to die. So there's that. All right, so you're going to pick 1 and 9. Oh! Oh boy, that might have just changed some things. Busy with an eel at 50%. So if 9 is an eel, she's dead. All right. Number 9, Busy. Two blocks, but the game is over. All right, so we saw 2 blocks. I'll show you guys where the rest of it was. We won't do this normally. There's blue. There's Psycho. There's the other 2 block match. Oh, so it would have been 1 and 8. All right, but Busy is at 50% health from the eel. And she is going to Seal and Thrill. Blue Spark S8 Kata with Ignite. Ron is going to prevent it. No damage for you, Busy. All right, Moonshot, you are back out of the portal. Moonshot, your move. We got Moon and we got Jim. Got Moon, Jim, Joe, Julie J, Ron, Cat, Fly Rod, and Samurai. All right, oh boy. Maverick, Vile, and M7 Nebula. Vile's going to break the seal. Theoretically. All right. Break the seal. No damage yet. Busy says, what's going on, Moon? He's going to go Maverick to Busy. Going to take Busy down to $39. All right. He's going to Phantom Cape the Vile, which is fine. Maverick will still break the seal and then damage her and then prevent the grenade. It's just she's not sitting in the Vile smoke. All right, let's go over to Gemstone. We got Gemstone, Animal, and Julie J. Silver Spark, Mythic Azar, Arc, Standard Ammo, Red Gel, Doom to Craven Light. Dang, Craven. Taking a shot at you up there on Mount Fury. You're going to go Red Psycho and shut it down. All right, final Psycho of the match. It's going to break Gemstone's seal as well. All right, let's go to the Animal. Animal, you're up. All right, how many ladies do we have watching the game that have not played yet? If you're on the lady side and you have not been in the game yet, type in chat right now. Animal's going to go M7 loaded to busy. Vine smoke. Wow. There you go. Second from Fly. All right, Animal, M7 Geddon to busy, Vine Smoke to busy as well. Moon with the first Psycho, Fly Rod with the second. All right, Cat is going to tank page 1 to Geddon. And the Vine Smoke is going to get through. All right, Busy. Busy down to 29%. Woo! It's getting a little dicey. All right, let's go to Julie J. Julie J, you're up. We got Julie J, Ron, Cat, Fly Rod, Samurai before halftime. All right, Julie J throwing a max seal over to Busy. Probably couldn't have came at a better time. Omega to Craven, Blue Spark S8, Nebula to Craven. How about that? How about you up there on Mount Fury? Now, keep in mind, he's not taking any additional damage, but he will take 25% every turn. So he's hitting harder. He's not being hit harder, but he is still taking damage. All right, does it hit? All right, Animal's going to evoke the Nebula, I'm assuming. So the Omega is going to hit him to take him down to 70. And the evoke is going to cut that attack in half. Going to take him down to 59%. Joe with the big evoke shot there. All right, let's go over to Father Ron. Father Ron in stasis, chilling by the bay. We got Ron, Cat, Fly Rod, and Samurai. All right, Ron is going to send the vines over. And he's going to Doomsday. All right, Riley's going to intervene. The Doomsday Vines are going to break her seal and take Busy Bee down to 19%. All right, we got Craven at 59, Busy at 19, but the Doomsday is stopped. Let's go over to Cat. We got Cat, Fly Rod, and Samurai. Going to go Gold Stang to Busy's Boss. Don't you guys feel like when somebody plays like a red tang and then somebody plays a gold stang, they're like rolling up their sleeves so you can see their Rolex? It's like, Cat's like, huh, gold stang. All right, heal and seal for Busy. And M7 getting loaded to the wall. All right, she can drop the heal and seal. Cat gets no effect from it. And M7 getting loaded to the wall. Hits. All right, remember, with the heal and seal or those smokes, it doesn't affect two people any longer when you're stacked. So you have to call it. She's dropping it. She does get the effect from it. And M7 getting loaded to the wall. Should have went Cata. Cat. She went M7 getting. What is she thinking? Not quite enough. That's what she's thinking. Yes, she gets rid of 50. Yes, she gets rid of that. But 50%, still leaving a little bit of that red block remaining. All right, Fly Rod. We got Fly Rod and Samurai. All right, Fly Rod and Samurai again. Any ladies that are watching that have not been in the game yet, give me a 999 right now. I want to give you guys a chance to get in. Silver Spark Danger Vines M7 Cata loaded to Busy Bee with Ignite. Holy Toledo, Fly Rod. All right, Vines again. That heal and seal resolved, taking her up to 29. Vines are going to hit, going to take her back to 19. Danger and M7 Kata to ignite. Turn out the lights, the party's over. Busy Bee. I think it hits. All right. It hits. Busy Bee is down for the count. A second killing blow for the men. All right, I see Trigger. Trigger's coming in. All right, let's go to Samurai. Samurai, final turn of the round. Just needed some points and a career kill. That's all. All right, do we have Samurai? All right, Gold Icky, Pet Repel, and Frost Grenade to the Straw Man. All right, I'm not resolving Gold Icky because it's the end of a round. Pet Repel won't matter because it's the end of a round. And Frost Grenade to Straw Man is going to get rid of the flame. All right. And at the end of a round, we get 75 more points for the ladies, none for the men, no Straw Man, and we also get 3 rings. And everybody has been in the game. That is where we're going to leave it. I'll get you guys a score in a second, but I do want to spend about 5 or 10 minutes answering any questions. I think we got a real good feel playing this a couple times. So open it up for any questions that you guys have right now. Ladies ended up with 325 on the walls. Guys had 300. Ladies had extra 150 on the DZ. 200 total to 50. So it was roughly before we would have capped two more for the ladies. So I've got 1,006 to 789 before we get to round 5. So it was going to be a little bit higher than that after the 2 flags capped, but ladies with about 220 point win, something like that. So the ladies end in the win streak by the men. So hopefully the men will bring it at the end of the bay once we see it a little bit more often. Yeah, it was the cool downs, Ron. The cool downs off the bench hurt you guys. You guys played a good first 2 rounds, and then the cool downs got a little bit much. All right, I got 8 more minutes, so pretty fast moving match. Wow, this is the time normally where there's like lots and lots of questions. No questions, really. You guys are good with the straw man, good with the bonfires. We got to see Mount Fury. Didn't get to see a airship upgrade. I'm sure we'll see some of those. Are you asking about the resin restore? Is that your question? The only time that you would resin restore and not sub is if you died via the squid grid from the mini game, or the shell shocked if you took 100% damage. Any other death that's not related to that, you would sub as normal. So the mini games are the only thing that doesn't take you out of play. But it'd have to be 100%. So if you take 50%, then someone kills you, then you sub. If you die from the mini game, you don't sub. If an engineer goes to bio and plays more, yes. So the engineer goes there, does not take the radiation damage. Marty is their pet. So they have to go there, and Marty does the work for them. So you got to go stand in the area, play Marty. You don't get to play a pet, and then you get to attack. If you're an engineer, it takes 1 turn. If you're another class, it takes 2 turns and 2 Martys. That is correct. If you're the home team and you play Shell Shock, you're the only person that gets Shell Shock, but both teams have to play the Squid Game. And the opposing team gets the better grid and the longer time. Yes, Marty is considered a DI by the person that plays it, so yes. If they have stasis, they would be able to play Marty. So, yeah, I mean, it's kind of tough. I mean, you think about the mini games, you're gonna face it one way or another. You're either going to, if you've got a really good concentration team, then certainly you could play Shell Shocked and, try to get the grid without the 5 seconds. So if you play Shell Shocked, they don't get a chance to play it. But if you play the Squid Grid, and, either way, if you got a really good grid team, it's going to be very hard to get that in 15 seconds. People will do it. It's just you're going to have some people, it just comes to them. But obviously the 20 seconds is a huge, huge advantage. If Marty is used to make an airship, you can still revive Marty no matter when you use him. Yeah, the only reason I hesitate with the mini games is I think we're going to get to a point where people get pretty good at it. And I really hesitate with saying 25 and 30 seconds. If we move the Squid Grid to 30 seconds for 2 to 3 seconds of lag, it's going to be easy. And the one thing we don't want it to be easy, even if it means that there's going to be a lot of times where 2 players die and it's a stalemate, you certainly would rather have stalemates and have those 4 or 5 times during the season so you get an advantage on somebody. Otherwise, we're going to say 30 seconds and it's going to be a joke. It's going to be like, okay, it's not really, there's really no pressure from it because with 30 seconds, it's not even going to be an issue of the person with lag. It's going to be 3 people in your faction have already solved it at 20, and then you're just typing it for them. No, it's not. It's not allowing it to drag the game on. It's just making it to where it's a very, very tough challenge. It's meant to frustrate you. It's meant to put the pressure on you. And, if you see it, even with lag, if you see each one of them in 1 to 2 seconds, you'll get it. But it's just not going to happen that often. So the strategy really is, I think in a lot of cases to try to get that 20 seconds and roll the dice on the grid. But you may disagree. You may say, look, we're either going to get it 15 seconds or 20 seconds, but we really need that extra blue. Because think about that. I mean, you could get an extra blue, steal one of their blues, and then get an extra blue in the grids. And I think for the most part, you're going to find things that work for your team. No, if you win Squid Game, you live. If you lose Squid Game, you die. The shell-shocked, the matching, you could potentially get a blue, you could get a couple of blocks, you could get a psycho, or you could get an eel. Yes, the grids will change. Yeah, because people will take a screenshot of the grid and they'll go through and they'll write down like 20 items and they'll have it already done. So I'm aware of that. I didn't think people would do it tonight, which is why I use the same grid, but it will change. But there will always be a squid. So that might save you a few seconds if you're always able to find the squid, but you got to get it in that order. So the squid could be first, it could be fourth, but every time we do it, it's going to have a squid. All right. I'm going to give away some burn coin. You guys want some burn coin? I'm going to give away 10 million. No, hold on. Sorry. I'm going to give away 10 billion. 10 billion burn. All we got to do is play a little game. You guys ready to play a game? All right. This should be easy. All right, I'm going to give you guys 4 clues. And the first person that can give me the 4-digit code is going to win 10 billion burn. All right, give me a 999 if you guys are ready. All right. Telephone, cake, crown, and record player. Telephone, cake, crown, and record player. Busy B, 5516. Busy B, slightly ahead of Craven Light. It was close, but Busy taking home the 10 billion burn. Telephone, cake, crown, record player. All right, who wants another shot at 10 billion burn? If you guys want another shot of it, let me know. All right, we'll do it again. Looks like you guys want another shot at it. All right. Busy's like, I won't play this time because I'm just going to win. No. Come on, Busy. Come on. You can play. I don't think anybody wants a freebie. Busy's like, look, I didn't win the Faction War Championship. I just won the Burn Coin Championship. It's like she's winning everything. All right. If there's something that is in two different frames, it would be whichever the majority of it is in. And I'll try to make it fairly definitive for you guys. Like, for example, if I did choose like the hand fan, then I would say that would be in 4 because the majority of it would be in there. All right, here we go. Telescope, masquerade mask, swan, and gloves. Telescope, masquerade mask, swan, and gloves. Craven. Craven just barely misses out. 3-5-5-6 from Samurai. Craven, I don't think you could have been any closer. Telescope, masquerade mask, swan, and gloves. All right, we're going to give you guys one more shot, and then we're going to call it a night. One more shot. If you guys want one more chance at this, give me a 999. Last call for alcohol. All right, I'm going to make this one difficult. Maybe it's difficult. I don't know. All right, last one of the night. Maybe it's hard, maybe it's not. We'll see. All right, here we go, everybody. Here are your 4 clues. Pile of coal, whiskey sign, the head of a salamander, and a paintbrush. Pile of coal, whiskey sign, head of a salamander, and a paintbrush. Samurai says 4133. Pile of coal, whiskey sign, head of salamander, and the paintbrush hanging up here. Samurai, the big winner of the night. How about 20 billion burn for Samurai? And I'm going to tell you, she would have gotten that in 20 seconds. That's probably the first one we've seen that would have beat the curve. That was fast. So you guys kind of see the point. Your faction is going to really be, they're going to be behind this because this could flip it. And Moonshot wasn't far behind. I'd say both of them probably got it in 20 seconds. All right. This one is just going to be for fun. No burn on this one, but I'm going to give you guys a speed test. All right. Make sure I got my numbers right. All right. This is just for free. This is a speed test. We'll see if anybody gets it in 20 seconds. So once I read it, then I'm going to set the timer. So let's see if anybody can get it before we change screens. You guys ready? Here we go. Empty bottle, shoes, number 29, and a white flag. Empty bottle, shoes, number 29, and a white flag. All right, Craven Light got it in 10 seconds. 10 seconds. So we had that time 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 people got it within 15 seconds. And the timer was on 20. All right. All right. with that being said, we are going to we're gonna wind this down. We got some other websites that we need to. I'm joking. All right, you guys have a great night. Great job. So we opened it up for a lot of really good gameplay. You guys got to see the mini games a little bit. I'm going to be up at around 7 tomorrow. Got a good portion of inventory done today, but certainly I'm going to be up really, really early to try to get all that done for you guys as quick as possible. So you guys have a great night. Thanks for everything. Congratulations to all the ladies for their victory tonight, and also the ladies Busy Bee and Samurai for winning all the burn coin. Craven Light was close both times. So, thanks everybody. I'll get your inventory out tomorrow. And remember, Monday night, we've got Sly traveling to Vox. First game of the season. Father Ron, who wants to see the ladies of PDL video? If you do, leave it in chat right now. I'll hook you guys up with a little dance video on the way out the door.
She's a flower, you know?
Wife material.
Ooh, baby.
Yes, to me, I say.
Sexy lady.
Steer.
Pretty baby.
Tell him.
Prettiest girl that I've ever seen. Like a girl from a magazine.
From the magazine, you know?
You're the girl with a triple crown. You're the talk on the town.
Shout the talk of the town.
Sexiest girl that I've ever seen.
Steer.
Like a girl from a magazine. Whoa.
To me, I say.
You're the girl with a triple crown. You're the
You must have a girl. You must have a baby. Girl, you got it going on. On, girl, you turn me on. Sexy girl, you got it going on. On, woman, you turn me on. Woman, me say me want you beside me, just to be me wifey. Me love you more than Bunty love me spivey. Woman, you love, keep me lively. Nothing can divide me, so tell dirty heart them to avoid me. Because
Sexy little figure, you are like summer. Girl, you are take it to them.
take it to them.
The fashion where you're in and no self and no pizza. You are bring it to them. You're so fine.
From my head up one shoes where she walk, man.
Young one like me play.
Yes, you will say.
One more time, yeah.
Real woman, me a talk about, you know.
Love all your body design. Girl, you impress me with your beauty. You're so sexy. Whoa, yeah.
She's so
What's your
beautiful.
number? Can I come over? What's your name,
You listen to
girl?
Girl, I feel a pain in my shoulder, so I'm coming over to make you rub me down. Girl, me say me heart a bubble over. Can't wait to see my lover, just to cool me down. Girlfriend,
Prettiest girl that I've ever seen. Like a girl from a magazine.
From a magazine.
Whoa. You're the girl with a triple crown. You're the talk of the town.
shout the talk of the town.
Sexiest girl that I've ever seen. Like a girl from a magazine. Whoa. You're the girl with a triple crown. You're the talk of crown.